The Section 194 committee established to probe the fitness of the public protector to hold office is meeting to chart the way forward. This follows the decision by President Cyril Ramaphosa to suspend the public protector pending the outcome of her impeachment proceedings. Let's take you live to that.
Different scale, because in the panel's view, there were no justifications for a punitive scale. So the fifth respondent, which is the Democratic Alliance in this instance, had sought punitive court orders at a personal level, and that was granted, but at a different level, which is party and party basis. If Chairperson, you may have followed the proceedings this morning, there is already an indication that there may be a consideration of a challenge. And actually, before I joined the meeting, I already saw that there was something on the breaking news that there is possibly a challenge to the suspension which happened yesterday. So, Chairperson, I think from where we are sitting, most of these things have now become predictable, that there will be a challenge after another challenge. So I think it's for the committee to be aware of that and make decisions as it goes forward. We've been to the Constitutional Court. We've been there for the second time. We've been to the Western Cape High Court. I can't even remember how many times. So it's been going on, and it seems like it's going to continue to go on. Now we understand we are in the African Commission for Human and People's Rights. So it is a battle that is likely to go on. And we must just be ready to stick to the positions that we have taken, which is what we have done over the past 2 years. And quite happily, we've been successful on a number of instances. So that's where it is, Chairperson, in as far as the court order is concerned. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much, Mr. Siphiwe for that briefing, precise but very pointed and very helpful. So, honourable members, just on that, before we get into the next presentation of the fuller update on other issues, any brief comments from you as members on this briefing about the update on litigation? I'm going to allow that briefly before, so that I separate the two matters. I recognize Honourable Anneli Lougheed.
Good afternoon, Chairperson, and good afternoon, colleagues. Yes, Chairperson, I just want to express our gratitude for this exposition of the findings and the cost orders. I also just want to concur and perhaps also stress that I think the important thing is that we proceed with what we are supposed to do, regardless of any other efforts to distract us or to stop us, preventing us from continuing with our work, because we should understand that this will be the strategy going forward. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Honourable Lougheed. I now recognize Honourable Omphile Mautwe, followed by Honourable Doris Lakude.
No, thank you very much, Chair, and apologies for logging in late. I was still logged on to Parliament, so I missed the better part of the presentation that was done by the gentleman above. But my only concern is one, Chair. We're coming to this meeting, we don't have an agenda. And early this morning, I asked the secretary of the committee, please send me the agenda. Even now, I still don't have it. I don't know how we're running meetings without the agenda. How then do we prepare? Of course, there's correspondence that has been sent via emails, but today's agenda, what is it? So can we in future improve in terms of availing the agenda on time so that we, as members, we are prepared for this meeting? Sitting here without an agenda, we are just looking at you to tell us what is the next now. So please, can you rectify that, Chair? Thank you.
No, thank you, Honourable Omphile Mautwe. Maybe before I go to the next speaker, Thembi Ngosi, can you quickly clarify that? Because I thought that it was circulated.
Indeed, thank you, Chairperson. Indeed, the agenda was circulated, Chair, on Wednesday. I'm just double checking as I'm talking to you. On Wednesday, the agenda was circulated. The only thing that was circulated yesterday was the link which was sent yesterday. Thank you, Chair.
Did Honorable Maut raise the matter with you before this meeting?
Chair, yeah, I saw the email requesting the link and agenda, but unfortunately at the time I was on the road, and I have since sent her the link, Chairperson. But like I indicated, Chair, I circulated the agenda, Chairperson. I'm sure all the members have it, Chair. Thanks, Chair.
Okay, thank you. We'll have to sort that out because we don't want any incidentals. We're dealing with such a serious work that the focus of the members here, of these 36 members, must be on the real issues in attending to this task. Any other thing that is of a nature that it should be taken automatically that it's done, we just have to make sure that we sort that out. We'll make sure, and perhaps after the meeting, to check are there email problems and so on. But there seems to be messages from other members who say they've received the agenda. I take that. Thank you.
In actual fact, Chair, sorry, without interrupting, Chair, the agenda was sent on Tuesday. I was mistaken to even indicate that it was sent on Wednesday. It was sent on Tuesday. And on that email, I attached a number of letters which members would have in their possession. And the unfortunate part is that Ms. Mawotwe is on that meeting list, Chairperson. Thank you very much.
All right. No, thank you. Honorable Lagode?
I didn't receive
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Honorable Mawotwe. Honorable Lagode?
Thank you very much, Honorable Chairperson. Let me start by confirming that from my side, I did receive all the correspondence. The agenda is written on, it's a Word document, written section 194. So I did receive the document.